Thank you for being here today. My name is Amin Taqiyuddin. I am part of Microsoft Developer Platform Evangelism Group here in Lebanon. Today we want to show you the latest products Microsoft has been working on lately, such as Windows 8 and Windows Phone. We're gonna go in-depth training, development training, to help you get started for Startup Weekend. So we have Saber and Johnny. They're going to start off by showing you Windows 8 and its development capabilities. Okay?
Okay. Hello everyone, and as Amin stated, today Johnny and I will be presenting the essentials of developing Windows apps. We will show you our agenda for today. Okay. Okay. So we will be covering platform for building Windows applications. Also, we will have a glance about the tiles, the great tiles of Windows 8. Johnny will be diving more into built-in controls, and he will be introducing Visual Studio 2012. We shall be showing how data is presented with the Windows 8 applications, mainly using grid view and the list view controls. We will start and develop here a small application which reflect the following. And finally, we'll end with the charms and contracts offered by Windows 8. So we hope that you will leave understanding the basics of developing Windows 8 applications. So, starting with the platform of Windows 8, Windows 8 can be considered as a reimagined version of Windows. It's really fast and fluid. You will notice that the user experience. Shikri is one of our MVPs. I guess he's very familiar with the presentation. Okay, so let's continue. We were saying that the user experience is the core piece that has been significantly changed. And as a developer, you will sense this modification as well. So, Windows 8 was designed. Windows 8 was designed for touch in mind first, but it's not constrained only for touch environment. It still supports fully the old and familiar devices like mouse and keyboards environment, and we will have a small tour on how we can use Windows 8 using our old devices like the mouse. This is connected?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, let me continue with the slide first, and then we will move into the demo using the mouse, and we will show you also the touch mode in our tablet. Okay, so Windows 8 was also designed to run over varieties of PCs. We have desktops, we have laptops, and tablets. Windows 8 targets, as we said, the different platforms. Also, in our presentation today, we will introduce you the Windows Store, which is currently achieving an unprecedented reach. We have currently more than 200 markets. We have applications built in with over than 100 languages. Also, the good thing of Windows Store, it's very easily discovered. As you will see, the moment you display your start screen, you can easily locate the Windows Store, access it, and navigate through different apps. What type of apps we can find on Windows Store? We can have flexibility on business model. We have free applications, we have paid. Also, you can use trial applications, all just in a single click from the Windows Store.
Well, you can even download the update of the Windows 8.
Exactly.
The Windows 8.1 is also available within the store. You can just click it and download it for free.
Exactly. So, the main core, as we said, the main core change in Windows 8 is the user experience. we'll talking more about how it's fast and fluid. Mainly there are 8 traits. 8 traits you can easily identify when using Windows 8 applications. One of the major, and which we prefer the most, we can call it content before Chrome. So you will, as a user, you will notice how you are deeply immersed in the content you like, in the content you're looking for of the application, of course, instead of being distracted with the load Chrome like navigations, let's say buttons and menus. So it's simply straightforward to the content you're looking for. Of course, we have to mention that all applications developed over Windows 7 runs normally over Windows 8, since Windows 8 have maintained the old version of exactly the old version of desktop that we all
familiar
use.
with.
Okay, I'll have a small demo using the mouse. Okay, I will show you some features of Windows 8. First of all, the first moment you open the Windows 8, you will be seeing this start screen. Okay, as you notice in the start screen, we have these tiles. The tiles represent your applications. The applications you develop or the application you have downloaded from the store, the already built-in applications with Windows. Okay, we have a variety of applications, mainly the mail application, the People Hub, which is a very powerful application where you can, let's say,
check your status,
exactly,
talk to people, check your
messages,
Facebook account, Twitter, and
so it keeps you connected with all your friends, their social activities and their social events. Okay.
So it's an all-in-one application where you can check everything inside.
Yes. As you notice, while scrolling, I'm scrolling horizontally, not vertically.
Using my mouse.
Exactly, using the regular scrolling. We're scrolling horizontally. I'm doing it fast. Okay.
So what we're seeing here is tiles inside the main dashboard of our screen. And as you can see, the tiles are automatically updated.
Yes.
So you can see the contents of your application without even going further inside the application and looking for them. If you want to continue.
Yeah. So as Johnny was saying, certain tiles, we call them live. So they are automatically refreshed, and actually the live tile attracts the user to open the application. This is very important for you as a developer. So you can attract the user to open your application. Now, Johnny, what can we do with the size, concerning the size of the tile?
Well, as you can see, the tiles here are randomly created, but you can adjust any tile as you wish.
Okay.
So you can long press on any tile you want using the mouse or even the touch.
Exactly. Let's say I'll use the mouse, right click.
Exactly. So you have here the settings or the app bars that shows below. You can turn the live on. So you can get updates, constant updates about the application. Here we have selected the mail application. You can get live updates of the mail application. You can resize it.
Okay, let's
click on resize. We have 4 different sizes. We have the large, similar to the weather app, so you can show more contents inside your live tile. We also have the medium app with a small 1x1 size.
Yes.
We have the wide 1x2, and we also have the small size, which only shows the icon of the application.
Okay, let's try now to modify the size of a live application and see if it still reflects this feature of being live. Okay, I will have, let's say, the sport. Okay, it's already live. It should be live.
Yes.
Yeah, and I will resize it, let's say, into medium. Okay. As you notice, even when the size changed, it's still a live application, and I can switch back to its original size. Okay.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. Now, what we can do also with tiles, Johnny, can we rearrange them over our dashboard?
Let's say I want to customize my own dashboard so that I can make it different than other users and make it my own look, give it my own look and feel. So again, we long press on an item or we select it, so we can drag it and move it.
Actually, let me show you one thing, guys. This app bar that's displayed now can be easily opened using the keyboard shortcut, which is Windows Z. So instead of selecting one or more tile, I can use the keyboard shortcut to customize. Okay, we're doing customization over our dashboard. Let's say I want to group. Okay.
So what we're doing here is selecting multiple tiles at the same time, and we're going to move them and rearrange our dashboard so we can put them inside another group or even a new group.
Okay, I'll move them to a place which is empty. Okay.
Exactly.
Now we have this this text area, and where we can call them, let's say, social
media.
Okay, media.
Exactly.
So now back to our display, we'll see a new group created which is called social media.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Now we can also control the size of the dashboard we're displaying. If you can notice this dash here at the corner, okay, it will be responsible for minimizing our display, and we'll view the applications like this. Actually, in case of several applications, we have like hundreds of applications, it's better to use this kind of display to rearrange your tiles and groups.
Well, yeah.
So it will be easier
to select the category.
Exactly,
quickly.
to select the category as a whole and move it, not just selecting a single tile by tile.
Exactly.
Now, enough with the tiles. We'll continue with the design features of Windows 8. We will have, actually, in Windows 8, you will notice how the edges are very important. We have different regions, mainly this left top region. We have the right. We have the
showing. Maybe the resolution isn't showing.
yeah,
right.
it's not showing. No, yeah, it's showing. So we have different regions. We have the top left, also the bottom left. We will see later
The charm bar.
the charms, which is also a
New
region.
feature.
Okay, we'll start by the top and the left. Okay, as you can see, it serves as a menu. This menu simply contains your recent opened applications and ordered by recent. So the latest application we have opened was our PowerPoint
Desktop.
slide or the desktop. Okay, I can easily navigate to it. So did you notice how now the recent application is our financial application instead of the, see, I've just moved my mouse to the top, or I can drag it down and see the whole menu. Okay, now if I open the financial application, okay, the sports application, or arranged based on who is recent. Okay.
Well, they've created also a shortcut so you can easily multitask between applications. If you can show them how to use multitasking, you just have to swipe between applications.
This we'll show it on. We'll show this multitasking
better when using touch.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Now I can easily go back to the start menu. I can use the keyboard shortcut window icon, or I can make use of the edges, since we're talking about the edges. Going down, it's not showing clearly.
Start button, or
exactly, we have the start button, which takes me again into the start menu.
I have a question.
Yes.
The bandwidth consumption with battery life, what are widgets? Behind the widget,
Yeah.
can you monitoring some?
Yes, sure. You have access to your settings. Now we'll show you how you can personalize your settings. You can customize. Let's say you can.
I mean, can you monitor how many
The consumption?
how many kilobytes are spending?
well, you
each
can also
application-
add some gadgets. Like you mean in desktop, you can also add a gadget bar So you can check your internet consumption and battery consumption, so you can check it, but you cannot check it at the same time using the dashboard and the screen.
So it's not currently a built-in feature.
Yes.
That's what I mean. It's not a built-in feature. Okay. Also, the design present a feature which we call the snapping feature, and it's part of the multitasking facility provided by Windows 8. Let's say I want to open my, as you can see, okay. I'll have the sports application. I can carry it, and
You have to display it first and
Yeah.
use another app.
okay. I have opened it. Now it's in a full mode. It's in a full mode, and I can snap it this way. Okay. Now I have it in a portrait mode. Usually, how the applications are shown in the snap or portrait mode depends on how you have designed your application. So not all applications have the similar behavior when being snapped. Let's say mainly in this application, okay, it behaves as the following. It maintains its horizontal scroll. Some other applications, when snapped,
Exactly.
will be vertically scrolled. Let's select another application which I have already running. Let's say the finance, and I can
Drag it.
track it here. So here we're viewing a multitasking applications running together in the same display. We can control how to display them. So let's say the sports here is a snap, and the finance is a filled. We can switch between them, okay, by dragging this here, okay, and snap this one here, okay. Another feature in the Windows 8 design is the scaling. Windows 8 applications are scaled to support different screen resolution and sizes. Probably we cannot show it here, right? I mean, but let's say you have larger screen, you will show more content on your dashboard. Also,
That's not more
exactly. Also, your tiles are adjusted against your resolution. The higher resolution you have, you will feel that your tiles are really being, let's say, high resolution.
And more clear, so you can see
Exactly.
the content.
I will continue with another
The charm
major,
bar.
yeah, exactly, the charm bar. Can you tell us, Johnny, more about the charms and their bar?
Well, as you can see, the charm bar is a new feature in Windows 8. It didn't exist in Windows 7. We have the search button, which is a separate application than the Windows 8, if you want to press search and show them.
Sure.
So you can search everywhere in your computer, locally or even online. And you can also share a specific application you have created or whatever you want. So let's try to search something.
Okay, so I will start by typing, let's say, people, and as it shows, we have first an autocomplete feature. Second,
Suggestions.
we have suggestions and highly recommended search results. The first result is the people. Okay.
The local files. We have the people application and the people music.
Let's search for. Okay, and you can control where to search. By default, we are searching everywhere, but you can change the scope of your search. You can search files, only files. You can search directly web images, videos, and settings. Okay.
So let's try to show them what the view will look like when you have to search for something.
Oh, exactly.
Search for anything you want to do.
Yes.
Marilyn Monroe, Rihanna, anything you want. Use your imagination.
Let's keep Martin.
Exactly.
So we have the autocomplete, and
Okay, this is the search application. At first shows you the, can you go back just a second?
yeah,
Shows you the local files that have the keyword Marilyn Monroe within them. And then it goes with the main view, which shows you the most important questions you have to ask about the person you are searching for. You have a picture for Marilyn Monroe. You have the date of birth and date of death. unfortunately. We have some bio information about her. You can read more about her in Wikipedia. We have the data which are well organized. We have the web views or the websites you can search for here. We have, let's go back for a second.
Yeah.
We have music separated than movies. We have videos. You can see everything inside this
Exactly.
application, and it is very organized, so you can quickly monitor. your
You can
search.
also get results, as we noticed, from the Windows Store.
Exactly.
Okay, let's say we open the Windows Store and we'll be directly
Navigated to
navigating to applications containing our search criteria.
Exactly. So these are applications concerning Marilyn Monroe or the search you are looking for.
Okay, what else we have in the charms, Johnny?
We have the share application.
Okay.
You can share anything.
Okay, I will resize this again. Yeah.
Exactly. So you can share anything on the share application. You can share using your website, using your Twitter account, or using any other application that supports sharing. So let's try to share something online. Let's share a website.
Okay. Actually, you can select from here. We will select the people application and try to share.
To recommend it to someone.
Okay. So, as you noticed, we have different applications that we can share. They serve as a sharing source for our people hub. Okay. This also depends on the application itself. Not all applications can share Facebook or Twitter. Okay. So it's very dynamic. As you notice, the share is very dynamic. We can post to Facebook. And this is Amin's Facebook. We will close it. I will close it, don't worry. Okay.
So what it does here, it automatically generates a share content of the data that you are sharing. It just showed you a snapshot of the application with the title and some description about it, and finally a link so you can download it from the store. So if you are suggesting an application, the user will get a quick overview about it and will find it very useful that the share application is getting you all the information you need about what you are sharing.
Okay, let's try to share from different application. Let's select.
Select any news app or.
Okay, let's take the news and try the share.
Send it by mail, let's say. Send it to you, to me.
Okay.
Might be useful to me, who knows.
To Amin. Okay. Send.
Exactly.
Now you'll have a new email. That means nothing.
So now Amin will get a notification that he has received a new email from himself, actually.
Okay, let's continue now showing the touch
Capabilities.
features. Yes, definitely. We have to keep this and this one. As we mentioned,
Windows 8 is also compatible with convertibles.
now the same features we show with the mouse can be okay. Opening an application, let's say, for example, we have the weather. Okay. This is the weather application. Also the same features we saw, like closing and snapping, are also available with the touch. Okay. Actually, we didn't show you how to close an application, so simply it's by dragging it down and it's closed. Okay, let's open it again. Snap it here. Let's open another application. Okay, now you can see them. You can see them in a multitasking view. Actually, it's really.
You have to wait for it to load that.
Now I will open another one. Previously opened. Let's say people.
You can use your desktop.
Yes, exactly. So let's say I get back to the start, and I want to navigate. As you noticed, this is the recent bar we've shown you using the mouse. Now it can be shown with the touch just by scrolling
Between applications.
Okay. Snap back our application and put it in the and the history bar. Okay.
Exactly.
Also, the charm bars can be accessed from here. Okay. So you don't have discrepancy between your mouse, your keyboard, and the touch, and even another devices like pen and others. Okay, this will be it for today as an introduction for Windows 8 from a consumer preview. Johnny will show you some technical stuff, built-in controls, and an introduction to Visual Studio.
Development.
Yeah.
Exactly. So let's go back to our presentation.
And here it is. We close it. No. Okay. No. Okay.
Presentation is on hold. How do we continue it?
خليه على هيدا لهونيك. Should work now. Display. Should work now. Okay.
So now we're going to introduce the Windows 8 platform. There's something wrong. I know there's something wrong with the resolution of the screen, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to show you what you're missing on over here. So first of all, he mentioned about the new features that are introduced in Windows 8. Concerning the platform of Windows 8, there are certain features that are also included in Windows 7 that are also embedded within Windows 8. You can start by developing for modern style apps, which he mentioned that is the new style that is included within Windows 8. You can program using DirectX for game programming, whoever is interested, or using Direct 3D. You can program using XAML, using the code, the usual code in XAML, or you can program using visual aids, simply drag and drop. We're going to go through that later on. For web programming, you can use the HTML and cascaded style sheets, which are designs for HTML language. You can also program using C, C++, C#, Visual Basic, and even JavaScript, which are also included within the Windows 7 platform.
So actually you don't need any added skills to develop
Exactly.
Windows 8 applications. The knowledge you have, you can just apply
Exactly.
it and run an application.
The same core is used in Windows 7 and in Windows 8 platform. You can develop using your own knowledge, or you can also acquire some new knowledge and improve yourself. Of course, you are also interested in that. We have also a special add-on in Windows 8 that is not included in Windows 7, which is the runtime APIs. The runtime APIs are used so you can connect to your devices such as sensors, cameras, Bluetooth, NFC, and even your GPS.
This used to be a headache, really.
Exactly. But they have introduced some new APIs that allow you to easily connect with your devices. So what makes actually a Windows Store app very interesting? You can first start by adopting the Windows style inside your application and abide, of course, the guidelines to be able to publish your app inside the Windows Store. You can use the fast and fluid mode, so you have to to make sure that you don't have any deadlocks inside your application. You have to snap and scale beautifully and make your content visible and clean so you can see them even if you snap or make the application very small. We also have the write contracts. You can share and search within your application, which is a great feature inside Windows 8 as Saber showed you. You can also invest in a great tile. He also mentioned that you have to give a great tile inside your application because it is the main view of your application. It shows everything inside your application. And you have to also feel connected and alive and make your lifestyle constantly up to date to show information about the content of your application. You can also roam to the cloud, where you can connect to the Windows Azure or any other service that you want.
So the whole idea will be if Windows 8 provide you with these traits, use them.
Exactly. Well, these are the skills so that your application will be successful and you have many downloads for the Windows Store. So now we're going to introduce you about some controls, built-in controls that are existed inside the Visual Studio 2012, and we're going to go over the Visual Studio with a brief introduction. So let's go.
Okay.
As I mentioned before, we have the XAML code, which is not showing here actually. You can write this code. It says here toggle switch. Let's go back for a second.
Okay.
It says here toggle switch. You can just write it over here, define the header for it. So what it says above is here Wi-Fi networking, and create a name for it called myToggle so you can access it within your C# code. Or you can just drag and drop the control inside your view. Okay, here we have the C# code where you can assign what to do whenever the toggle bar is triggered. Okay, here we have some other controls that are seen, that are visible in Visual Studio.
Okay, let me get them. Okay.
We have different button styles, and it is very easy to customize your buttons and your controls using Blend in Visual Studio. We have the checkbox, the combo box over here, the list box, the date picker, the hyperlink, progress bar, and every other everyday controls that you use inside your application.
Okay.
Moving on. We have also some special controls that facilitate your programming skills. So you can use the clear text box, where you can have a button over here so you can clear the text box. You have also some suggestions, and you have the multi-line text box, where you can add styles to your long text so it doesn't get too boring to read. You have also the password, and you have the visible key so you can reveal your password and show it inside your application. And we have the rich text box, which is actually a control that is extracted from the NoteSpace application.
Okay.
Exactly. Now you can, as I mentioned, we have some behaviors for controls. So you can long press, select a single word. You can copy, paste, cut inside your own application. They are automatically built in. You don't have to implement them within your code. You just have to make some adjustments so you can use them inside your application if you are interested. We have also the autofill, as he mentioned, inside the search bar. We have suggestions. You can clear suggestions. You can check your grammar, check your text, and so on. Finally, we have full touch support for controls as well. Whenever you have a text box and you want to write, you can use the keyboard, or you can also use the touch feature that is available inside Windows platform. This is the main keyboard for the alphabet letters, and these are the special characters and the digits for keyboard. Okay, so now I'm going to show you Visual Studio, and we're going to create a simple app where I can demo the simple feature where you can create an application inside Visual Studio and Windows 8 actually. Ready?
Ready?
You're always ready.
Yeah.